To be honest, I was really excited when I heard that Ariana was coming to join the coaching group here on The Voice for season 21. I'm always excited to work with somebody new, and she's incredibly talented and a huge, I mean, obviously a huge star, and it's always more exciting for me. The bigger the star, the harder they fall. And it's always way more exciting to me to beat somebody of her level of popularity than it is just to beat, some loser like Kelly or John, Obviously, I knew who Ariana was before she joined the show. I mean, you can't avoid Ariana. She's that level of a superstar. It's just she's literally unavoidable, and that's a good thing because her music is so good. I mean, you don't get to that level unless you have great music, and she does. I got to give that to her.
I was thrilled when I found out Ariana was joining the show. She's so talented. She has such a huge fan base, and her bringing some of that talent, that energy, and that attention to The Voice can only mean great things for all of us. Ariana loves music. She loves singing. She has a very, very fine tuned ear, and I think she'll be a great, great coach on The Voice. Ariana and I have known each other for years. We've collaborated on a song together. We sang Beauty and the Beast for the live action remake of Beauty and the Beast. And we've spent plenty of time together. Our families are friends, and we've gone to see her in concert. My daughter and my wife are especially huge fans of Ariana's, and we've taken my daughter Luna. That was her first big concert aside from her dad. Her first big concert was going to see Ariana, and Ariana shouted Luna out at the show when she sang her favorite song at the time, NASA. Ariana's going to be tough competition. It's going to be hard to convince someone to come to Team Legend when Ariana Grande is sitting right there. But I'm going to make my case. But she will be tough, and I do have a block. So who knows what'll happen.
When I heard Ariana Grande was joining the show, I freaked out because I thought, how exciting is that? Like, the show is called The Voice, and she's got one of the greatest voices ever. Not just her range, but her tone is really cool, and it's just very specific to her. And I think, when you hear one of her songs, you can know right away that it's her. And I think that that's going to be exciting, like being one of these artists that's auditioning for the show. And, to have, there's a lot of great voices. We all have a great voice as the coaches. I just mean, it's a very great voice, and also like very relevant right now too. Like, she's killing it on radio, and is a really great example to them right now in real time, like what they can achieve. I think the obvious, answer to what will make Ariana a great coach is her voice and where she goes. She's not just a great vocalist, but a great writer, and probably producer. I'm not sure if she has her name as production credit, but you can tell just by her singing on stage and think like she knows where to go. She knows how to make a beautiful moment, and I could tell that. I was trying to tell her years ago. I think it was her first record. She was singing on some kind of award show, and just where she went dynamically, like it wasn't just like her singing the song, like she felt the song. It was very emotional, and it was so beautifully done. And that was when she was really young. And I remember tweeting about it. I was like, gosh, this girl, I don't know her, but she's real good. I was like, but she has this, amazing ability to really bring the best out of a song, I think. And so I think that's going to make her an amazing coach, because a lot of these people don't know really where they want to go or how to craft a song like that. So I think she's going to be really good in that sense. But also pick me. Wait. Like, wait. Choose me.
Of course, I've watched the show, and I think it is so much fun. I think it's so happy and infectiously joyous, but I also am super moved by how brilliant the performers are. And by their voices and the opportunity to work with artists who dream of doing what we get to do is a really fun and cool thing. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time now, and maybe I will have some sort of thing to say that will help them execute their dreams. I performed on The Voice a few times, and that was so much fun, and I didn't really know what it meant. I saw these chairs and I was like, why are they sitting there? And they were like, oh, well, people sing, and if they like the voice, they turn it and they turn around. And I was like, that's the best concept I've ever heard in my entire life. I think the thing that will make me a great coach will be my excitement. I'm brand new here, you know? I'm brand new, and I've never done this. I'm passionate about it. I'm excited. I have so much respect for Kelly and Blake and John, but they've done it, you know? They've been here, they've seen the show, they've come to set, they've done it a million years, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, you know, new and ready to go. I feel like I have that chutzpah that they maybe have lost a little bit of throughout the years. Watch right out. I think my biggest ally will be Blake, because I think he'll be so happy to take more away from John and Kelly. You know, he'll be like, fresh blood, go to her. Because I see he has funny shtick with them. They've been fighting for years. And also, I can tell he loves me. I just got here, but we have a good rapport already. I really love and respect Blake. He's so fun. And he's got the nicest energy. Everyone does. Everyone is divine. I think I have a lifelong friend in Blake Shelton. I can see it. One of the reasons why I love The Voice so much is because not only does it showcase voices and talent and singers and make space for these brilliant performers to share their talent, but it also feels so loving and showcases families and different experiences and tells different stories, and I just love seeing and learning about people, and I love having access to new people and voices in that way. It creates such a beautiful space for people to come be themselves and share their stories, and that always really moves me. The coach that I think will be my biggest threat, I know Blake wants me to say Blake, but it's not Blake. I think will be John. I think we both kind of gravitate towards R&B and pop, like that sort of hybrid space, and I think that he and I will probably go head to head over a lot of the singers that we hear, because I think that we both have similar tastes and sounds in music. But I'm also not afraid to take on a rock vocalist or a country vocalist. I actually think that me picking someone with a different sound to mine, or, you know, to ours, would be so much fun and so much more challenging, because it's also cooler to go with someone that isn't, you know, so sold on doing one thing. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, it's less on the nose. And also it might be cool to have a fresh take on what you're doing, as opposed to going to someone who does the same thing as you. So I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. But I do think that it'll be John, because I think we'll end up picking a lot of the same people. I think the artist that I'm looking for / most excited to meet and work with would be an artist with a very poignant and specific point of view, who knows who they are, who of course is a gifted vocalist, but also knows what they want, because I feel like that's why I'm here, is to help them execute that vision for themselves. And it's always so clear when an artist knows who they are, and that's very important to me as well.